Hey guys, a warm welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share my real experience using the Toshiba EM131A5C-BS countertop microwave oven, and honestly, this is one of those products that quietly becomes part of your daily routine without you even realizing it. I've been using it for everything from reheating leftovers to quick meals, and I've got a pretty solid idea of what it does well and where it falls short. So first, let's talk about what you're getting. This is a 1.2 cubic feet countertop microwave with around 1000 to 1100 watts of power, which basically puts it in that sweet spot where it's powerful enough for daily use but not overkill. The size is actually really practical. It's big enough to fit a full dinner plate or even a 12-inch pizza, but it doesn't dominate your kitchen counter like those giant bulky microwaves that feel like they belong in a restaurant. Now in terms of performance, this thing is fast. Like noticeably fast compared to cheaper microwaves. Heating leftovers takes less time, and it actually heats evenly most of the time, which is something a lot of budget microwaves struggle with. You don't get that annoying situation where one side is burning hot and the other side is still cold. It's not perfect every single time, but it's definitely more consistent than what you'd expect at this price range. One feature I genuinely ended up appreciating more than I thought is the smart humidity sensor. Basically, the microwave can detect steam from your food and automatically adjust cooking time. At first, I thought this was just one of those marketing features nobody really uses, but it actually works pretty well for things like reheating rice, vegetables, or leftovers. You just press a preset and it figures things out on its own, which makes life a bit easier when you're too lazy to think. And let's be honest, that's most of us. You also get 12 auto menus, which cover common foods like popcorn, potatoes, pizza, and veggies. Now, are these perfect? Not always. But they're convenient enough that you'll actually use them, especially for quick snacks. The popcorn setting, for example, gets pretty close to ideal without burning half the bag, which is already better than most microwaves. The control panel is simple and straightforward. It's not some futuristic touchscreen or anything fancy, but it works. Big buttons, clear display, and once you use it for a day or two, you don't even have to think about it. There's also a quick start option where you can just hit a button and add time instantly, which ends up being one of the most used features. Now here's something small but surprisingly important. The mute function. Yes, you can turn off the beeping sound. If you've ever used a microwave late at night and felt like you just woke up the entire house, you'll understand why this matters. It's such a simple feature, but once you have it, you don't want to go back. Another thing I liked is the eco mode. When the microwave is not in use, it reduces power consumption by turning off the display. It's not something you actively think about, but it's nice knowing it's not constantly wasting electricity just sitting there. Cleaning this microwave is also pretty easy. The interior has a smooth coating, so food splatters wipe off without much effort. The removable 12.4-inch turntable is another plus because you can just take it out and clean it separately instead of awkwardly scrubbing inside the microwave. Design-wise, it looks modern with that black finish. It blends well into most kitchens, although it does tend to show fingerprints if you touch it a lot. So yeah, if you're someone who notices every smudge, you might find yourself wiping it more often than you'd like. Now for the downsides, because nothing is perfect. The control panel, while easy to use, does feel a bit basic compared to more premium microwaves. Also, the unit itself is a bit heavy, so once you place it on your counter, you're probably not going to be moving it around much. And while the sensor cooking works well most of the time, it's not magic. You still might need to adjust timing depending on what you're heating. Overall, this microwave hits a really good balance. It's powerful, easy to use, and packed with practical features that actually make a difference in everyday use. It's not trying to be overly fancy, but it does the important things right, which honestly matters more. If you want to check the current deal, click the link below for the best price. For a reliable, everyday microwave that just gets the job done without any unnecessary drama, this one is definitely worth considering.